Do either of you guys have any different feeling after watching Richardson or Will Levis? I'll start with you, John.
I think I knew Richardson was a great athlete just from watching some of the tape, especially, I mean, if you just put on the highlight reel, that's all you really need to do to understand his athleticism. Some of these runs that he was having, and we're talking SEC defenses, we're talking LSU. That one run against LSU is what kind of sticks with me. Kentucky, Georgia. There's some highlight plays against really good defenses with 4 or 5-star recruits, and he's just mowing people over. He's got the arm where he can roll in either direction and make big throws. But with Richardson, and as I think kind of showed a little bit at the combine, not the most natural thrower right now. There's some work that needs to be done with his mechanics. So I entered watching the combine knowing, okay, this guy's a bit of a project. Lots of athletic talent that can buy him some room. Because really, I think when you think about athletic ability for a quarterback in today's league, yes, it should add an element of rushing. It should add some plays to your playbook. And of course, it adds another layer for what they can do if the plays break down. But really, for me, with young guys, it's saying, okay, what other traits do you have that can kind of erase some mistakes and buy you time to learn to win as a passer? Because everyone who's winning at elite level right now, I mean, Joe Burrow, Patrick Mahomes, probably the two guys we think of. Hurts took a leap forward this year too. They're winning from the pocket, and they're winning just reading defenses and beating them. And their athletic ability helped them get to this point where the game is slowed down for them. So for Richardson, he's a better athlete than I really could have imagined. I mean, he beat Cam Newton in terms of relative athletic score, but he's someone that needs some help, and he's someone that I'm not sure would get that help with how much Houston's roster needs to improve.
I was really watching these guys, their demeanor and their body language and how much fun they were actually having versus a lot of guys. You could tell like there was so much pressure on them to perform and to run well or to throw well and to do everything, cross every T, dot every I. And it was like, all right, who's really kind of letting their hair down and having some fun and just showing up and showing out and being themselves? And I thought Richardson was definitely one of those guys. He just seemed completely relaxed. And I know he'd like to have a lot of those throws back, but he was very honest in his interview after the combine. That was encouraging to me. I like the player, man.
You're listening to Houston Sports Talk.